Are you cutting an onion? What up? It's your boy. Hash info. This might be a three-part mini-series this morning, or we're going to call this a docu-series. I strongly feel that, YouTube hasn't been helping my channel, and as of late, in the beginning, I felt they totally were, and then, just things didn't really seem to be lining up with anything that had been going on. My subscriber base is not small. I recognize certain ways I can gain more views and stuff. I choose not to do that anymore on this channel. I was getting flagged and this and that, so we this channel is more to me than anything. But I have many platforms I could speak on, even go on other people's channels and do various forms of promotion or anything I wanted to do. But I'm not into promotion, number one. If you haven't noticed already, hundreds of people have bought products that I showed on my show, and of the same type, the same brand, and I had no intention, or honestly, if I knew that they would be doing that, I wouldn't have. I've made sure to put duct tape over all the brand names of everything I had. And there, now I think about it, for two reasons that would have been a good idea. One, because I didn't want to influence you there was a couple brands that were good to me. I mean, it still are. I'm just saying, like, a couple that early on, I mean, not using YouTube at all, but for instance, I'll say at Amazon, I would do reviews, or for Google, and Google, I've never made one red cent off a review, but once people see who I am and my review has now garnished them set amount of views, they'll hammer me with free shit all the time. And I got boxes of stuff still that I haven't unboxed because I'm not into I'm not going to say their products. It's nothing to do with that. And that's what it sounded like. Come here. Come say hi. Come, quick. Hurry. Takes quick. Come here. Quick, come. What is wrong with you? It's not a trap, and I'm your papa. You always come running when that. He says, come here for cuddles. Come here for cuddles. Say hi to these buggers. Say, let go of your grappling hooks. Good job. Come say hi. Say hi. Hey? Say hi to them. Make sure you're hitting those like buttons, eh? Can't really stress it enough, huh? Tukes on, tukes off. Ladies in the chat, you decide today. Ladies decide. I'm thinking tukes off. I feel awkward in the toque today. I've been just giving her just flowing locks of pure gold and platinum. Bobby, so I got both cats with me right now. I'll show you Bobbert. I'll show you what we got going on. Where's Robert the Bobbert? How come I can't see him? There he is. There's Robert. Sitting right beside Papa all the time. Bobby and Tiggs meow. Tiggs won't leave me alone. Like, not in a bad way, but at the same time, if you do. At the same time, we can include Bobbert. Actually, I don't really want to include Bobbert. There's all those cords. Distraction. So we have a few things to talk about that mean a lot to me because, you know, they always go for the bigger ones first, I'm noticing, like, and it could very well be, you know, maybe, you know, some channels are just sought after, or their model that they used is then mimicked, and then they just fast track it that way. I mean, there's so many ways to look at it, but in some way, shape, or form, my videos have been edited, tampered with, and they're not seen. You can't easily see most of my videos, like anything that has to do with a daily life topic. It could be eating healthy, vegan. It's hard. Like they are seen. You can find it and everything, but oh, that freaked me right out. Let's see how much more or less this freaks me out. I think this isn't going anywhere, but could you imagine if this gave me a bonk up there? Is that far? I don't know. Sometimes I question, like, why it's slower and I have to work harder to get the views now, you know? Some videos just take right off, you know, and I don't like that. But this channel, I really thought that this channel could be everything in one, you know? A variety, but they don't want you to be successful if you're not gonna do exactly their route, eh? And I think I've made it fairly clear, like I'm not willing to do. Okay, it's yeah, you can. This is an adjustable desk, but you can move it to different stages. Should we try it with our teacup on there and see if the tea just smashes everything? No, we're good. We're good, bud. So I don't know what I was saying really. I want less hassle from. Hello? Yo. That's not gonna work. Let's try this one. Stop, you better stop somewhere. Yeah, actually I think this one. How do you get it? What do you get? What is everyone feeling? It's a little bit low, eh? But I can rest on it. That's what I'm loving. I can actually lean on it a bit. So I got one website up here I'm going to talk about. I want to look at the differences between Ontario's lockdowns and Quebec's lockdowns. What are the rules and regulations? Let's go over that first and be accurate about it. More about like the curfew. You know, I want you to understand what is happening where I am. You know, so you could maybe be in the chat and be like, oh, where I live, this is the type that we have. You know, we have to figure out a system that works for we the people, right? This has never happened before, so your feedback is crucial to perfecting something we don't understand. And we want to make this the best place on earth now. We want to thrive. So, you know, maybe our lockdown is too strict. Maybe we're not, maybe we shouldn't be locked down at all, but we should be 8 feet apart or 10 feet apart. And then you don't need any lockdown. So I've been thinking about this morning. I was in the bath. I had a cold bath this morning. My shoulder has been so bad connected to my neck here, all the way into my behind my ear, and you know, just off to the side of this bump on my, like, we have 2 like balls on the back of our cranium there. One of those attaches to some cords, and I can feel that up from here all the way up into that thing there, and it's like a hot needle on that one, but I got a hot searing anvil just resting right like on the inside of my collarbone and my shoulder, and it sucks. I'm looking for a few analytics too. I want to see why. Like sometimes my morning shows, you know, they garnish not quite a bit, but they do pretty good, you know, for you know what they sort of did. You know, it's starting to get better. I don't know why exactly, but I wish I could understand it so that I could fix it. So, but I just want to acknowledge it and document it still to this day. I look back on some of my streams and you know, I've made about 60 videos private, and I halved my views on the channel. You know, I can show you. It still shows in my analytics. You know, 650,000 views, but one it shows less. One shows like 595 or something. Eh? So everything I do is totally hindered. You know, and it's a shame, but today it's about y'all. Is Manitoba on lockdown? I'm in Ontario, it sucks. Yes, Manitoba's been in lockdown. We've been in a very, they're calling it different levels of color, like red and some other colors, and I believe we're still in red or something like that. Can I'll have to pull up Manitoba's analytics too here. So I'm going to put Manitoba's, Ontario's, Quebec's, and then we can do Alberta and BC. So I can read across the screen fluently when I talk about this next thing. And I don't know. So I'm going to Google it like everyone else is able to do and ask, but if you don't have it right now, that's cool. I'll do it for you. Check it later, you know, Manitoba. And I gotta take these shades off too, by the way. I'm gonna take the toque off too. Maybe not the toque. I feel like I shouldn't take the toque off just yet. And it is keeping me warmer and a little bit more warm and fuzzy, if it is a thing. I pulled my comfort mat too far forward. This desk is so heavy. I'll never get it. It's a rubberized mat. I have to get, I'm gonna wear shoes. My back is sore and everything. Where are my shoes? Be over here. No, I don't even know. I wear my New Balances. They're only about 5 years old. Look at that. I love I love shredding shoes. I don't know. I don't wear them a lot. I mean, I wear them, but when I wear them, I mean I'm wearing them to like go biking for 6 hours, and that was like before my accident and stuff. I haven't been on a bike ride in, well, it's been years. Like a good bike ride. Anyway, I went biking one time and it didn't work out, and I was in bed for 3 days, so I stopped biking. That was after my accident. That sucked. That was one of the worst days. The first day after, I was like, whoa, I got hit by a truck. There's so much jerking, like bouncing, and it just, and that's wicked bad for a neck. That's whiplashed and all that. Let me check this out for you. How's your day going, dude? But I'm gonna try going for a bike ride this year. I don't know what I gotta do to my bike. I probably need to get shocks or something, but I don't know. Oh my goodness. New restrictions on Manitoba pauses as Manitoba contemplates comfortable COVID. So, see, all I'm going to recommend is that we just stay 8 feet apart, or 7.5. Like, seriously. And it's like you don't get shot if you're not that far apart. Someone just reminds you, and you go on your way. You go back to work, right? Like you go back to your life, whatever you were doing, fixing something, or wherever you are, buying food for your family. Like you go back to doing that. Here in Canada, shit's gonna work different, and I ain't playing. I ain't playing about this. I don't care. You don't realize something. If this ended, I'll go be a politician tomorrow, and I'll make sure you see me on TV. But I ain't playing. My voice will be heard. So, Manitoba, but that's amazing news. That's breaking news. Seriously, the news that was from CBC. Let me be specific when I give credit to that. That was oh damn, I don't know where to find that. I'll go back. I saw it said CBC. Let's type in Manitoba again. Right here. Manitoba, and it looks like it's got one of our doctor in the background. I could be wrong that he's a doctor, but I think he is. I was gonna say he's one of our top doctors. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm right though. New restrictions on pause. New restrictions on pause as Manitoba contemplates a comfortable COVID. So this is what I don't know what's going on right now, but I didn't read none of that today. Let's click on this. This is from the CBC 3 hours ago. Hope public adherence and strategic tinkering to public health orders touted as means of quelling third wave. Public adherence, so maybe adhering to the 6 feet apart, or minimal people in a shop, no large gatherings. Is that what they're referring to? Strategic tinkering to public health order touted as means of, holy crap, that's awesome. I mean, for the first time I can say, what the hell? They did it right. Not that, and it is Dr. Jas Atwell, Manitoba Deputy Chief Provincial Public Health Officer, said the province has reached a comfortable caseload plateau. The 7-day average daily case count stood at 123 on Friday and 115 earlier in the week. So I'm not going to read too much into the details of that. Let's say on Friday, Ontario reported almost 5,000 cases. So sorry to hear that, Ontario. Adjusted for population, that's like 450 in a single day in Manitoba. Back in late,
So I know for sure that not everybody has underlying effects. Is it's not fatal for. It can be fatal for others, even if you're not sick or have underlying health uh, concerns. Ontario started construction of a field hospital on the grounds of Sunnybrook Heath Science Centre in Toronto this month. Pictures, like, I don't know, the way cameras take pictures now, it sucks. You have to use something that you know it's 4x8 or 4x4, like probably those crates if you knew, or that AC or that, something like that, that huge power and AC in one. It looks, I don't even know. Man, it just doesn't look that big to me. Maybe that's just all they've done thus far is put like 14 or 18 tents out. Houses, I mean, they're not houses, they're temporary, summer lodging. Uh, yeah, I just want to ask a couple questions to the Googs here, and then I'm going to start talking about one other thing here. I want to do Manitoba's lockdown, Manitoba's rules. What the hell? What am I trying to say? Manitoba's lockdown rules? We've been locked down a few times though. We're pros at this, and trust me, it's we. I want to be honest. I don't know how to say this. Manitoba lockdown. I'm not going to. Manitoba lockdown. My husband shares. Restrictions. I should put the latest. Nothing showed up. No, yeah, something here. Not Rebel April 16th. Restriction ease. It's about time because, I mean, now don't get me wrong. I'm not running out and going to a movie or anything. I'm still going to do what the same restrictions that were applied, before, but I'm doing it my way and and my terms. I'm not going to ever like be like it's you don't understand. You have to understand the laws, okay? So if you do, um, and you also have to stand up for you know what you know is right. Like if you need groceries, you can go to the store and get some. Okay, like I feel so bad for countries in the world where totalitarian laws and regimes are in place and people suffer. Like you and I, if we were under that man or woman's reign. So it's tough to think about, but we don't ever. Anyone watching this, there's like 1 or 2 per. I don't know. Actually, I guess there's a huge percentage. It's funny. This show is made up of equal amounts, or so I'm told by the analytics. That let's say it's 20%, 26% Canadians some months, 26, the show's entirety of all views. Let's say there's 20,000 views. Takes, no, don't fight with them in here. You guys, want me sleeping? Go away. Just don't do that. Plus, you're not on camera. No. Why? I don't let my cats fight because I don't want them to get hurt. Takes. I'm telling you, last chance. Go away from your brother. I'm scared of you, see, that's a problem. So, I'll tell you what's going on here with these. Gathering sizes, public property. He was about to start attacking him. He was like this. Bob's laying down, looking at him, wagging his tail, just having a good time. And Tiggs was winding up to just bat him in the eye, eh? I'm not kidding. And as soon as I said, effective March 26th, Tiggs looked up and walked away. Walked out of the hallway. He's gone. He'll go to sleep now. He's like, okay, if I can't beat up my brother, I'm going to bed. He's eating, taking a shit, and he's good. He's out of here. Bobby will stay up for a few hours till. Well, see, if you say his name, he'll come back down the hallway. But he would have slept in the hallway till my chick woke up. Where am I here? At? I still haven't shared it. I think this phone just died. Oh, there's 43%. I just have to actually put that. This one's gonna be Quebec, and then this will be something else. Alberta and BC. We're going in a little bit of reverse there. These should be BC, Alberta, Manitoba, of course. What? There's nothing else in between Alberta and Manitoba. It smells a little bit. It smells a little bit. A couple dudes banging a few, you know. There's some. What? There is nothing in between Alberta and Manitoba. And don't you forget it, Rough Riders. I'm watching you, blowing sneaker farts. Alright. So here's the thing. Gathering sizes on public property is 25 people. Increase the capacity at a retail from 250 to 500 persons or 50%. Holy crap, there's a lot of, I'm like, what? There was like, I don't do patio dining. You could go patio dining here in March. This stuff just makes me laugh. Like, who is, like, honestly, who is really doing that? Who wants to patio dine with a bunch of, like, 9 other people? No, you can do 6 other people. Households can, I mean, I just don't get that. I'm not saying, look, I don't get like nervous in a crowd. I go to Costco, fuck, like, but at the same time, I don't like some things about Costco at the end. So, like, Costco is not set up well. You should have to walk around the store and stay far apart from someone and have a ticket, you know, and wait till it's your turn, and then you go into a civilized line where everybody is at least, 10 feet apart. You can be 6 feet apart this way, but if you measure fucking sideways, I was like rubbing butts with another skinny guy or a skinny girl every time I go to Costco. Like at the end when you pay, you are 2 feet apart, and the 17 of you that are all in a cubicle have now exchanged germs all the way to the ends of the aisles, both ways. So, and Costco's been like this for a long time. I don't know about your Costco. I'm curious actually, but Costco has failed since almost day one. And where I'm from,
I can't believe my eyes. The small little restaurants or cafe or like a whatever, a lounge kind of thing with an eatery and or something attached to it. Some of them got fines, which I don't think is cool at all. And Costco hasn't got a fine, you know. So, and at the beginning they said it was up to $1 million fine, but Costco has still done nothing this entire time. So I'll call because I go there, and if this is more easily spreadable. I mean, I don't know about being easily spreadable or whatever, but I'm more concerned about people who um, aren't really abiding by the big rules, and you've got 500 people in your store every 40 minutes. Costco could have tens of thousands of people going home a day at this rate if this is easily spreadable, right? Um, but where are the big corporations and where are the huge fines so that Winnipeggers don't have to pay their property taxes this year? Give all these big corporations that have absolutely broke the law. I'm hearing that there are packages in Winnipeg that have, been brought into people's homes that have cockroaches in them. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So these corporations can't even clean out the shipping facilities to minimize the infestation possibility when you buy something off of an online store? Makes you wonder, doesn't it? That's going to do it for this one. I'm going to come back with some other stuff. I look forward, I want to see some of the good things about smaller companies being told, and the bigger companies that pay zero fines and basically are going to make you pay taxes in 10 years. That you have to, there has to be some way we can evenly distribute the wealth here. And I forgot, I was supposed to wear this too. I have my other two too. I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.